everybody. Chris Mathewson here, Program Director for Scouts BSA and the Greater Niagara Frontier Council. Hey, I want to welcome all of you to our first episode of the Young Braves Summer Adventure. Today we're going to concentrate on looking at what it is to be a scout and what scouting's all about. We understand that because of the COVID-19 that some of you have just joined Scouts and haven't had really any quality time with your troops yet. What we're hoping to do today is give you the very basic foundation of what you need to know how to act, what the Scout Law is, what the Scout Oath is, the Outdoor Code, and some other fun things. We're going to go to Matt Grosso now, and Matt's going to tell us all about it.
Thanks, Chris.
My name is Matt Grosso. I'm the Young Braves Director at Camp Sholkoff. I've been working at Camp Sholkoff for 5 summers.
Hi, my name is Andrew Wozniak. I am on camp staff, and this was going to be my 5th summer on camp.
And today we'll be talking about the basics of Scouts BSA. What does it mean to be a member of Scouts BSA?
What does a scout uniform look like?
And what are merit badges? We'll answer all of these burning questions and more today. The first thing you notice about any scout is their uniform.
Your uniform tells someone who you are and what you've accomplished in scouting. If you're new to Scouts BSA, you might have worn a blue uniform in Cub Scouts, or if you're new overall, your shirt may look like mine.
The American flag on the right arm shows that you are a member of Scouts BSA in America.
Matt, what's the council patch?
The council patch is this strip on my left arm, and it shows you where your troop is from.
What else can the council patch be called?
It could also be called a council strip.
What are the numbers I see underneath it?
These numbers under here show what my troop numbers are. It shows what troop I belong to.
What about a patrol badge? What is that?
A patrol badge, which is on my right sleeve here, shows what patrol I'm in inside of my troop.
What about rank badges?
A rank badge shows which rank you've earned most recently in Scouts BSA.
Matt, I've noticed that we have different shoulder loops. What does that mean?
Well, a shoulder loop shows what level of scouting you're involved in.
That's amazing.
There's also some additional parts of the uniform. If you're a Den Chief, you might have these shoulder loops. And if you earn the Den Chief Award, you'll have this shoulder loop. If you're a member of the Order of the Arrow, you'll have a lodge flap on your right pocket. And if you have a badge of office, that will go on your left sleeve. Something like a patrol leader or a quartermaster.
Wow, Matt, that's some really cool stuff.
But being a scout is about so much more than just wearing a uniform. Being a scout is really about living your life by a set of standards, which we call the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. You can open up your Scout Handbook to page 11 in the new edition or page 22 in an older edition and follow along as Andrew demonstrates the Scout Oath and the Scout Sign.
So, first is the Scout Sign. To make the Scout Sign, you take your middle 3 fingers and hold them up like this. And then your pinky finger goes down and your thumb goes over it. And you hold your arm at a 90-degree angle. Now for the Scout Oath. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout Law, to help other people at all times, keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. And then 2, and you can put down your Scout Sign. So
That was great, Andrew. Let's break that down a little bit.
Do you want to do a repeat after me?
I'd love to do a repeat after me.
Amazing. So, Scout Sign. On my honor,
On my honor,
I will do my best
I will do my best
to do my duty
to do my duty
to God
to God
and my country,
and my country,
to obey the Scout Law,
to obey the Scout Law,
to help other people at all times,
to help other people at all times,
keep myself
to keep myself
physically strong,
physically strong,
mentally awake,
mentally awake,
and morally straight.
and morally straight.
2. Good job, Matt.
Thanks, Andrew. So let's break it down a little bit, Andrew. An oath is just a fancy word for a promise.
The Scout Oath begins with, on my honor,
which just means that you really mean what you're about to say.
I will do my best,
which means that you're going to try your hardest in the following things.
To do my duty to God and my country.
Doing your duty to God and your country is doing your best to serve your country and your religion every day,
To obey the Scout law.
which we will get to next.
To help other people at all times.
Helping other people even when maybe it's not easy for you and without looking for a reward.
And to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
And that means keeping your body in good shape by exercising and eating healthy, keeping your mind in good shape by working hard in school and getting a good night's sleep, and keeping your morals in good shape by living your life by the Scout Oath and the Scout Law.
I think that's pretty amazing, Matt.
I think it is too, Andrew. Now, Andrew will demonstrate the Scout sign and the Scout Law for us.
So let's go over the Scout sign again. Unlike the Cub Scouts, we hold our arm at a 90-degree angle with our 3 fingers up, our pinky down, and our thumb holding it there like such. Now for the Scout Law. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. 2.
So let's break that down a little bit, Andrew.
So the first point is trustworthy.
Trustworthy, or being worthy of trust, means that other people can count on you. Keeping your promises to your friends is very trustworthy, but telling lies is not trustworthy.
Exactly. Next point is loyal.
Loyal means being dedicated to other people or other groups that you're involved in. Showing up to your Scout meetings every week is very loyal, but only showing up for the Christmas party is not loyal.
Exactly. Up next is helpful.
Being helpful means doing whatever you can to help others, even when it's not convenient for you and even when you're not going to get a reward. Like helping the elderly cross the street is very helpful.
Up next is friendly.
Being friendly means showing warmth and kindness to others, even if you don't know them. Smiling and waving at your friends is very, very friendly.
How about courteous?
Courteous means being respectful and being polite. So asking your parents for something politely at the dinner table, saying please and thank you, and treating others with respect.
How about kind?
Being kind means treating others with care and with respect. Remember the golden rule, treat others the way you want to be treated.
I love that. How about obedient?
Being obedient means listening to the people who are in charge of you. So that could be your teachers, your parents, or your Scoutmaster.
How about cheerful?
Cheerful means always having a smile on your face, even if maybe you're not feeling super happy that day. A little bit of cheer is going to go a long way.
How about thrifty?
Being thrifty means being smart with your resources. Saving your money is very thrifty, but spending all of your money on Roblox is not thrifty.
I have that problem. How about brave?
Being brave means doing things even when you're a little bit scared. It doesn't mean not being scared, it means doing what you have to do even when you're afraid.
That's very brave of you, Matt. How about clean?
Being clean can apply to being clean physically and being clean mentally. Please shower, please wear deodorant, and please take care of yourself physically, especially at camp. And mentally, you can be clean by not thinking rude things about other people and trying to be respectful and kind even in your own thoughts.
That's awesome, Matt. And finally, we have reverent.
Reverence means a deep admiration or a respect for something, whether it's an art, a craft, a religion, or any other institution.
I think all that's pretty amazing, Matt.
I think it's also pretty amazing, Andrew.
That's amazing.
Now we're going to talk about the outdoor code. But Andrew, what even is the outdoor code?
So, Matt, the outdoor code isn't recited as much as things like the Scout Law or the Scout Oath. So a lot of us don't have it memorized, especially me. So you can find it on page 223 in the new Scout Handbook or page 28 in the old Scout Handbook. If you find it, you can read it along with me right now. As an American, I will do my best to be clean in my outdoor manners, be careful with fire, be considerate in the outdoors, and be conservation-minded.
So let's break that down a little bit, Andrew.
Of course. So the first part, As an American, I will do my best too.
So that just means that you're going to try really hard to do what we're about to say. Remember that from the Scout Oath and the Scout Law?
Of course, Matt. The next part is be clean in my outdoor manners.
That's a point of the Scout Law, clean. Remember to always pick up after yourself, try not to disturb wildlife, and always leave your campsite cleaner than how you found it.
Be careful with fire.
Treat fire seriously. Fire is hot. We'll talk about fires and how to manage them in the future.
Be considerate in the outdoors.
Think about other people too. You love the outdoors and other people also love the outdoors. Don't be too noisy if there are other campsites around your campsite, and don't disturb other people or wildlife as you enjoy nature.
And finally, be conservation minded.
Take care of our planet. We'll talk about how to camp like a ninja and leave no trace in future episodes.
Wow, Matt, I think that's pretty amazing.
Okay, Matt and Andrew have showed you a couple things from the Scout Handbook. I'd like to show you that. This is the new version of the Scouts BSA Handbook. This version is the boys' version. There's also a version for girls. The Scout Handbook is a tool that you should have with you at all times at every event, whether it's a scout meeting, camp out, or you're just taking a hike. Inside, you'll find a lot of information that is important as you go along your journey in scouting. In the front section, you'll see a youth protection pamphlet. That is something that you go through right away upon joining Scouts with your parents at home. There's a place to put your name. Isn't that great? That's amazing, right, Andrew? Right. So, as you get in, you read about being a scout, which is some of the stuff that we've talked about. And there's different chapters. Character and leadership, fitness is in here, citizenship, first aid, nature, camping, outdoor ethics, everything you can imagine is in this handbook. Towards the back, you will notice that there's an area for advancement. That's where you have your sign-offs. It also gives you information where you can log your outings and your service hours. The Scouts BSA Handbook, make sure you have it at all times. There's another part to the Scout literature that is always a good thing to have. It's the BSA Field Book. The Field Book is kind of an add-on to the handbook. It goes deeper into a lot of topics like camping gear, leadership in the woods, camping, stoves and campfires. It's put together by a lot of experts with a lot of years of knowledge and time on the trail. Outings, they all put it right in here in this nice field book. And this is, like I said, this is an enhancement to the handbook. This can help you out a lot. Now, everyone doesn't have to buy a field book. It's also a great idea to have one for your patrol, let's say, or have one for your troop as a reference. Another book that's offered is the yearly Scouts BSA requirements. This is the most up-to-date book that you can get for requirements. Usually your troop has this, your Scoutmaster might have it on hand. It is a reference for all the ranks and all the merit badges and things you can earn in scouting. The other books that you'll see are called merit badge pamphlets. You'll notice that, for example, the cooking merit badge has a silver or gray border. The archery merit badge, for example, has a blue border. The ones with the silver or gray border are required for Eagle Scout rank. And the optional merit badges are the blue border. These are a wealth of knowledge as far as whatever topic or merit badge you're doing. Everything you need to know for the merit badge is in these pamphlets. Your troop might have their own library, or you can purchase these for yourselves. Whatever books you decide to get, remember the Scout Handbook and the Field Book are your number 1 and 2 sources of information for your entire journey to scouting.
Merit badges are little patches that you can earn for learning about a certain topic. When you get a merit badge, you can put it on this green merit badge sash that I have here. There are over 100 merit badges spanning topics anywhere from water sports to robotics. To become an Eagle Scout, you must earn 21 merit badges, and some badges, like personal fitness and citizenship in the world, are required. In order to earn a merit badge, a good first step to take is to go online and find a workbook for the merit badge that you want to earn. The workbook will help you complete the requirements for the badge. After you've completed the workbook, you'll want to find a counselor for that merit badge. Every council has a list of merit badge counselors, so you can go online with a parent and search for a merit badge counselor, find their contact information, and set up a meeting with them with a parent. After you set up a meeting with them, with your parent present, they will help you fill out a blue merit badge card. A blue card has 3 sections. One of them is kept by a counselor, one of them is kept by your troop, and one of them is kept by you, the scout. You may want to hang on to these because when you go to fill out your Eagle Scout paperwork, you will need to have specific dates of when you earned your merit badges. Keep your section of the blue card somewhere safe so that you don't lose it.
I think that's pretty amazing, Matt!
Now we have a video from my friend Ron Krawczak about flag etiquette.
Good morning, Scouts. My name is Ron, and I want to share with you something that's very important to me, and it's the proper way to fold an American flag. If you will, please get your mom or your dad or both and have them join us for this wonderful tutorial or instructions. Okay? I will wait. Thank you. Now that everyone's with me, let's take a look at the American flag. There's a specific way that the flag has to be folded. Okay? In order to fold a flag properly, you would need at least, at the bare minimum, 2 scouts. One scout, and I just happen to have a scout here. Okay? This is Stevie Scout. One scout stands at the top of the flag where this field is. This blue patch is called a field, and it has all the stars. You know your history, hopefully, of the flag. Every star represents a state, and there are 7 red and 6 white stripes, and that represents the original 13 colonies that started this country. Okay, that's your little fun fact for today. So if it's ever on Jeopardy, you know the answer. Okay, so back to our little Stevie Scout. We have one scout here who does nothing but hold the flag and just wait for it to come to him, and then he has one more very important job at the end, which we will talk about. You need a scout here, and this is Stevie's brother Sean. Okay, and Sean will do the work with Steve, but he will basically be doing the folding. Now, when I said that there was a minimum of 2 scouts, what I meant is that's all that requires to fold the flag. However, it is suggested that there be a 3rd scout. Okay, and the 3rd scout, we'll call him Scott, is here. He's on the side of the flag, and he is closest to this end where the folds are happening. And what he does is he holds his arms straight out, and he cups the flag so that the flag will never touch the ground. Okay? The scout that's back here along with Scott, okay, they will be walking towards Steve. All right? Okay, let's put our scouts away, and let's take a look at the flag. The first thing that we want to do with the flag is fold it in half. And where we want to fold it is where this end will touch this end, like so. Okay, so once this is done, the flag has been folded in half. Now, on this side, you can see the field, the blue field with the white stars. And on this side, all you see are red and white stripes. Okay? What you want to do is you want to fold it again in half, the same way we just did it, but we want to see the blue field, so the fold should look like this. So if you take this and just turn it around, do you see the blue field? The blue field is the picture we're going to end up with. Okay? So now, since I don't have my scouts, okay, they went to the mess hall to eat. So I'm going to have to use one of my teaching aids, a clipboard, to hold this. And we're now going to pretend that we have our scouts ready to fold. This end here is going to be folded either to this side or to this side. It doesn't matter. So if you want, you can fold it this way, or you can fold it this way. If Sean was here, he would fold it to his right arm, to this side. So the first move is one fold, and you want to hold, the two scouts want to hold this flag tight, very taut. Don't let it bend, don't let it touch the ground. Okay, that's your first fold. Now, on this line right here, this line right here, you want to fold it again, like this. Okay, and always make sure that this triangle right here that you see, this triangle right here, is always tight. If you folded it to the right side, now you have to fold it to the left side. So it would be right side folded up, left side. Okay? We're going to fold it up again on this line, holding your triangle tight, and we're going to go right, up, left, up. Okay? Now you can see where we're going to be losing the stripes in a moment. We're going to go left and up, and then right and up. We are now at the end of the fold. So now we can fold this one more time, okay, to the left. What you have here is a pocket. And in this pocket, we will put what is the white backing, or where the flag hangs on the flagpole. We'll put that here. Now, I'm having difficulty because this white, which is so large, because it came off of a little flagpole, does not properly fit in here. So what I have to do is I have to back this off at least once. But in backing it off once, I don't have an opening, so I'm going to have to back it off twice. And I will back it off one more time, and here is my opening right here. And right in here is where I will place all this material. Okay? So you can fold this. You can try to pinch the sides so that it goes in nice and easy. And all of a sudden, when you push that in, again, making sure that it's nice and tight, okay? Just make sure that it just sits very, very well. What you have now made is a beautiful triangle with no red showing, just blue stars, blue stripe, a blue field with white stars. Okay? Now, who inserts the field into the flag? That is the holder at the top of the flag where the stars are located. Not the cub, not the scout that's folding it, but the other one. When you get to the field, that's when your third scout would walk away. Just stand there at attention, but just back up. Simply because the other two have the flag. The scout who's holding the flag by the blue field is the one who tucks the blue field into the flag. He's also now the one who is holding the flag would give it to the scout who has just done the tucking. How do you carry the flag? You carry the flag, point up, put one arm on your chest, closest to your heart. You cross your arms. Doesn't matter, right over left, left over right. And it's very reverent. It's very respectful on how you handle the flag. If this is done properly, it should take 13 folds. Okay? Go back to what I said to you about the flag. The flag has 13 stripes for the original colonies. A proper flag folding should end with 13 triangles and the tuck. I hope you enjoyed the little lesson on how to fold an American flag. Practice it if you have one, okay? Practice it with another person. Well, again, it was nice to speak with everybody, and please stay safe in this time of COVID-19. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Eat well, sleep well, dress well. Take care of everybody, and have a wonderful day. I'll see you down the road. Take care. Bye.
Now that you've seen these skills, I encourage you to reach out to your unit leadership to demonstrate your progress towards your rank advancement. Hey, I'd like to thank Matt Grosso, Andrew Wozniak, and Ron Krosick for their help today in our episode. Tune in next time to episode number 2, when we'll be covering Wood's tools, how to safely use an axe, a bow saw, and the scout knife. We'll see you next time.